Hi there folks, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I've actually stopped off in Eastfield Cemetery. I know I probably said again since like a bit of a strange place to come and visit, but what I'm actually coming to see today is another piece of modern kind of public sculpture, and this one is called Arya. It's not spelled as in the character from Game of Thrones, it's a bit of a different spelling, but this is it's a statue that you can actually see. I think it's from the M80s. It's as you're heading up towards like Falkirk and Stirling. This is like a bit of public art that you can actually see as you're driving by on the road. And she's often described as being the statue of a mermaid. And it's just kind of quite a well-known kind of famous statue. A lot of people kind of have kind of commented on the statue itself, and kind of, I think it has actually been given the nickname of, is the Angel of the Nold, which is a bit of a kind of nod to the Angel of the North in England, but it's also referring to Nold as in Cumbernauld, which is a nearby town. So I'm gonna grab my things, head on out and go and try and see if I can find the statue and let you all see it. Hopefully you are enjoying my channel. If you are, you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments. It's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I will post a link to the channel's coffee.com page in the description bar below and in a pinned comment in the comment section. So I'm gonna grab my things, head on out and go for a wander. Well, I haven't seen any signs for the statue, but I have seen online that a lot of people have said that one of the other postcodes that is given for the Arria statue kind of leads you through a house and estate, and it gets a bit confusing and folk have gotten lost using that postcode. And they've said that using the cemetery postcodes or kind of coming into the cemetery and going from there is a lot easier. So that's what I've done. And at the moment I'm actually just following this end of the motorway and hoping that leads me in the right direction. And if you are coming to visit, and if you are going to be coming through the Eastfield Cemetery, again, just respect the fact that it is a cemetery and it is still being used, and people do still come here to pay respect to family members, to friends. Yeah, so just bear that in mind if you are coming to visit and coming through the cemetery. So I'm gonna keep walking, and hopefully I'll get to the statue and let you all see what's going on. Yeah, I'm coming the right direction. I can just like see the back of the statue from where I am. So I'm gonna follow the road round. And yeah, it's actually it's not that far a walk from where I left my car up at the top of the cemetery. It's quite a short walk, so that's always good. You can see that's just the back of the statue there, and just kind of as overlooking the road with our arms outstretched. Both sets of them. She's actually got 4 arms. Yeah, so the statue's actually just ahead of me. I will turn the camera around in a moment. But from what I've read, she is 10 foot tall, and she was designed by the same guy who did the Kelpies, which are out towards Falkirk. And looking at the way the metal has been used, yeah, I can definitely see the similarity in style. I'm not too sure how good an image I'll be able to get from the front of her, but I'll definitely try and get as good footage as I can. So that's Arya. The Angel of the Nold. Some information. Yeah, so that's the motorway down there. And you could just see how big she actually is. I did tell you she's got 4 arms. Well, let's be back from a wander up to the Arria statue, and again it was one of those things that I knew of the statue. I'd known of it for quite a few years. Again, having driven along that road so many times and seeing it there, and it's a 10-foot statue up on raised ground. You can't really miss it. It's a bit of a landmark, and it's quite iconic and quite unmistakable. But again, it wasn't until this year that I realised that you could actually walk up to it. And yeah, so that's kind of part of the reason why I came. It was something I'd seen so many times but not actually gone right up to. And there was somebody that got speaking to me when I was up there, and again, he'd seen the statue so many times but hadn't realised that you could get right up to the statue itself until he'd went out walking with the little dog that he's fostering. So I think it is something that the local council probably could make more of as a tourist attraction. Maybe having kind of signs kind of pointing to where it is, leading people maybe along kind of some of the woodland tracks that go nearby, and allowing people to actually have a little walk up to the statue itself. It'd be nice maybe have a wee kind of viewing platform at the front as well, so people could actually see her from the front properly. But again, I have seen quite a few people kind of coming up. They've appeared online of people essentially going up to the statue, taking photos, videos, and again just appreciating the artwork. Because I enjoy public art. I love promoting it, and so it's been a good wee trip. Enjoyed it. So hopefully you will all have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you will all be intrigued by the Arria statue. And so I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.